Welcome to the Reify Online Learning Hub. In this tutorial, we'll add an expansion screen to a ListGrid, which will give users more detailed information about a ListGrid record. We'll walk you through the process of creating a ListGrid to display a range of orders that could be used as part of an order management application. The expansion screen feature lets the user expand each order record to view and edit the order lines associated with the order, making it an invaluable tool for grids where the added detail can significantly enhance user experience. So let's get started. To begin, we'll create the screen that will appear within the ListGrid records. Give the screen a unique name by double-clicking on its current name in the toolbar and changing the screen name to Embedded Component. Since this screen will expand within a ListGrid record, we want to control its height for a consistent appearance. Find the height property under the Properties tab by using the Property search box. Type in height and then set the value for 300 for a clean look. Let's add an H layout to our screen next. An H layout is a layout container for other components that arranges them horizontally. Just double-click H layout in the component library to add it to the screen. Now we'll customize the H layout by adjusting some properties. Using the Property search box, type Margin and set the Layout Top Margin property to 10 to add some space to the top. Next, set the Members Margin property to 10 to create space between components in the layout. Upon expanding a record in the Order ListGrid, we want the order lines for that order record to be displayed in the expansion screen. To achieve this, double-click on the ListGrid component to add it to the H layout. Now, double-click on the order line data source to bind it to the ListGrid. We want to fetch the data on demand rather than automatically loading it, so we will uncheck the Auto Fetch Data checkbox in the ListGrid's properties. Now we'll add a form to our screen so users can edit an order line. Simply double-click on the Table Layout form in the component library to add it to the screen, and then bind it to the order line data source. We'll add a Save button beneath the form fields so that any edits made by users can be saved. Next, we'll configure the Save button to save the data. Go to the Events tab and then click on the action icon for the click event. Finally, for the order line form, select Save Data from the list of actions. Ready for more? Let's set up the ListGrid to load the records into the form for editing. Click on the ListGrid and then go to the Events tab. Next, click on the Actions icon for the record click event and choose the Edit Selected action for the order line form. Now, let's create the primary screen that will house the order grid. To do this, click on the Create Screen icon. We'll add a ListGrid from the component library and bind it to the order data source. We'll once again utilize the search box to find the property we need to configure. Type EX to quickly locate the property Can Expand Records. The Can Expand Records property, when activated, expands a given record by creating a subcomponent and inserting it into the grid's row. This feature enhances the user interface by presenting detailed information about a specific record without cluttering the screen. We're going to link the expansion screen property to the screen we previously created, so we'll choose the Embedded Component screen from the drop-down menu. This addition enables the user to view and edit order lines upon clicking a record. Let's see the expansion screen in action. Open the screen preview. Click on the arrow icon of the first record displayed on the ListGrid. See how the record expands to reveal the embedded screen presenting the order lines for the selected order. Click on an order line to display it in the form. In this example, we'll change the quantity ordered to 45, and then save the changes by clicking the Save button. That's it. You've successfully created a ListGrid with an expansion screen for a user-friendly and efficient way to review and edit records. Notice how simple yet powerful these Reify features are? This is just one example of how Reify can enhance the user experience of your web application. Congratulations, you have successfully completed the tutorial.
Reify is a new kind of low-code platform, one you can use on every project, not just for the simple ones. Reify is a radically faster, radically better way to work. Try Reify today for free.